Uh, just re-enabled the YouTube stream that no one's watching, but, you know, maybe that's why. Maybe because I'm simulcasting, and something became unstable. So if that's the case, hey, YouTube, hi, you can hear me now. Some shit blew up. We're good now, maybe. We'll know later. I'll have to look into some things. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, so you know what? Let's find out. Let me go simulate that right now. Where is Drink Your Paint Water Live? That's a name. I hope you're still here. I'm going to execute a raid test and see what happens.
Who are you people?
Okay, that's what was supposed to happen. Anyways, welcome to the stream. Sorry you crashed it, but yeah, we talk about Zoids here. Occasional build nights, occasionally doing card game stuff, occasionally playing whatever random game I decide to play and stuff like that. Tonight we were ranting about movies and the Hollywood industry. But currently, if you are still here, thank you for hanging around. Anyone that joined in with that raid, technical difficulties, it's a weird night. But yeah, so we are currently... Ooh, why is Twitch bitrate garbage? I may have to fix something, and maybe it's the simulcast. We'll see how long this lasts again, and if that's the case, I'll have to tweak some stuff. But yeah, so we unboxed a bunch of stuff from Japan, a bunch of Zoids. Their boxes are big, so we have a D-Bison and Guild Dragon, and then two Master Model Kongs, one regular, one PK. They're big, they take up too much space, and then we got two Sinkers. For testing. I have a project in mind with those. But yeah, so tonight we are building the MSG Bicorn. It's a horse. It's not a Zoid. But the reason that I am building this is because, let me go get it. I explained this in a previous stream. And everything I do has a purpose. I walked out of range of my headset there, so I'll repeat. Everything I do has a purpose. And I like secrets. And when said project is greenlit or done, then I reveal the true reason or meaning behind the things that I do, because surprises are fun. Shit. Damn it, another armor piece fell off. This thing's 40 years old, so I guess I'm not too surprised. Hold on a sec here. So we're building the Bicorn. Yeah. Because it looks like some of the pieces, or at least the anatomy, is fairly similar scale to Arudios here, which is an old Zoid from the 80s. Like, hey, here's an armor plate. They're not that far off in size and scale. So my idea is, let's build this Bicorn, and then kit bash them together to make a master model Arudios in a sense. Like a modern version of this. I can only assume that maybe, this is just a guess, but maybe, like, see, even the head is kind of to scale, but obviously we can get rid of this one, it's not recognizable compared to this head. Maybe Kodo wanted to make it, but Tomi's like, no, go make another Blade Liger or something. You're not going to make that old design that's trashy and no one cares about because it's from the 80s and it's weird. So Coda decided, well, we want to make the horse anyway, so we'll just kind of tweak it to not look like a Zoid and then stick it in another model line series. That is theoretical, but you never. Crazier things have happened. But okay, let's get to continuing this build. I don't remember what I was talking about in regards to movies and studios and stuff, but whatever at this point. I'm sure other people have had the same conversations and it's a tired topic, but whatever. Now, it's very well possible that my GPU could just be, you know, too old and giving out. Not so much as giving out, but, you know, things have become much more demanding these days. So I don't know. That just kind of goes together, okay. Weird. Okay. I do have a meeting tomorrow, so I'm not gonna go super late on the stream, but maybe we could push maybe another hour, or to the end of this hour, maybe. Depends on where we get in the steps, and how long I'm gonna let the battery, the tablet battery die. Oh, I know how it started, but I don't know what the last thing was I mentioned because, you know, the computer blew up. Oh, right, Long Ranger and... well, it was kind of around there, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, so that reminds me of, what I was going to say is that Like, okay, Aliens takes place in the future. Future humanity finds the xenomorphs. And that's where the xenomorphs should stay. Now, with Predators, like, in the lore for Predators, they show up at different points in human history to hunt humans. So it makes sense for Predators to show up in different time periods, much like in the movie Prey. Which I highly recommend you go see, or watch. Not see, but, you know, it's on Hulu. Stream it. It saved the Predator franchise. Which, unfortunately, it's another one of those situations where it was almost a tax write-off. It was produced by, Fox? Yeah. And then set in limbo because Disney bought Fox. And since it didn't have the Disney branding ownership thing, and it was in production before they bought it, and also because it's a more mature property, I think it was a weird situation where, well, we have to put it out to make some money, but it's not a priority or something like that, or they didn't have any faith in it, so they just threw it to Hulu and called it a day. Like, oh yeah, stream it, whatever, you know, it'll be there. It'll make a couple bucks. And the internet went wild. Unfortunately, it never got, like, the push to get a theatrical release, but I think that's also around the time they realized that, you know, oh, what's you know, our friends at DC doing right now? Oh, they put out Morbius, or, sorry, no, DC, no, Marvel, a push for a movie going into theaters. Where did that go? Oh, Sony and their Spider movies, they put Morbius back in theaters and it flopped. Maybe we shouldn't take a gamble on something that we had no hand in producing going to theaters. And it's Predator, the last Predator movie tanked the franchise, so whatever. And last I heard, they're working on a sequel, or at least another movie of its type. Set in another different time period with another Predator hunting another random human. Oh, is it physical now? Oh shit. Yeah, I would pick that up. I really need to update my physical media library, even though I really shouldn't, because I could, you know, jump on a boat. But I do have old releases of those movies on DVD. I have Predator 1 and 2 in, like, their special double disc box set DVD with bonus features. Because I bought them ages ago before Blu-ray, and I don't know if the modern Blu-rays or any revision of the Blu-rays have the bonus features on them, because I know that's a thing where, like, they're cutting corners and just, like, here's the movie in ultra high definition, no bonus features. And that kind of sucks. Not that I ever got around to watching all of it, but sometimes I did back in the day when I had more time to watch stuff. Because it was interesting to see. And you learn shit. And also, like, sometimes the box sets are kind of cool in a way. Well, Predator 1 and 2, I bought those at the time when that's all they were. So, their DVD boxes are just, you know, whatever. Alien had the quadrilogy box set. Quadrilogy, whatever. With special edition features, so it's all for movies. But then the box set is 9 discs. It's like a big, like, slip cover then fold out thing. I don't remember what's, like, so it's like each disc is the movie, and then the director's, like, the theatrical version and the director's cut version, and then disc 2 is, like, all of the bonus features. And that's 4 movies, so that's 8 discs, and then disc 9 is, like, some kind of Alien Universe supplemental something something whatever. I think, I don't know. I honestly probably looked at it once ages ago. I'm like, oh, that's cool, and then stuck it on a shelf. This was, back before like Blu-ray was really even a format to consider back in the day. Because I was like, okay, well, DVDs are the future. Go. And then, like some years later, like, oh, everything's going to Blu-ray. It's like, so I have to rebuy all my shit? No thanks. I'm good. Right. Well, okay, here's the thing. In regards to Prey, I would assume that one does retain its language options, because if I remember right, the movie was filmed in Comanche and then dubbed in English. Or they just filmed the scenes twice for both language versions, and if you change the language, it just plays that version. I don't remember. But I know that was specifically like a key point in that movie's release. Like the tribe worked on it, or like had some kind of participation in it, and got their blessing or whatever, and it was like a huge thing for them. I don't know of any other situation in past time that has ever had that kind of thing where like, oh, people from a tribe were working on it and this and that, and like, whatever. But actually, you know what? The last time I know that happened was with Prey the video game, which had zero relation. Which, okay, that's what really annoys me now. There's Prey the video game, which is good. Then there's Prey the video game by Bethesda, which is bad. Okay, to me it's bad because it stole the... Okay. Prey the video game by Human Head, good. Prey the video game by Bethesda, I hear it's really good, but I think it's bad because Bethesda bought Prey from Human Head when the sequel's in development, canceled the sequel, got rid of all the devs, and then rebooted the game as a different... Well, not even rebooted, they just made a new game using the title. Somehow thinking that the title alone would sell it to fans of the original. Which it didn't, because it's not what we wanted. We saw the sequel. We want the sequel, not this new game. If you called it something else, I would have bought it. And if you had called it something else, it probably would have made more money. That's my guess. But anyways, unrelated, then there's Prey the movie, which is Predator 5. And then, sometime like maybe next year, there's going to be a trailer drop for Prey 2 the movie, which is going to confuse everyone because I've seen the trailer for Prey 2, the video game, the original Prey 2, the video game, Prey 2, not original Prey 2, video game, not going to happen, but then Prey 2, the movie, is going to happen. Sometimes it sucks being a nerd. Old media? Maybe. I don't know. You know, it's probably not going to get a physical release? The Halo show. Also, a bit surprising that the Marvel Disney Plus shows are getting physical releases. I guess they already got them at this point. But I think what it's like... It's now like 2 years later or something, so like it's Loki Season 1, WandaVision, and Moon Knight? Is it? I don't know why they don't just put all of Loki on one package, but I guess they'll, wait another year and put that as like Season 2. But do they expect to get a Season 3 out of it? Like, that's the thing that kind of annoys me with that whole formula. It's like, you're putting... If... Figure out your damn production pipeline for a show. Only jump to... Okay, at this point, there's no reason to really jump to physical media, unfortunately, but... I'm not a fan of shows that will... They'll produce a season, and then pump it out on DVD, and then produce another season. Why not just produce the entire show, and then put out physical media when it's done? That way you get aftermarket, well, I guess not aftermarket, you know, like, get after sales. See, I never really saw a reason back in the day to, I like this show, I'm gonna buy the DVD so I can watch it anytime when it's still airing, in a sense. Well, I guess not airing, but anything that's popular enough to have been in that direction would get, like, a re-airing to a point, maybe, but then again, I didn't really watch traditional TV much the older I got, so what do I know? So this is the spine of the horse, I guess. Hi, welcome. Technically, no, but yes, but no. So, we mainly build Zoids here, but this is adjacent, and it's for a kit bash with a Zoids kit. So, gray area? There is a Zoids horse. I put it back in the display case already. And this is going to be the new frame of that. So, we're getting there. It's just a regular... Sure, Vam, I'm just building a model kit of, like, a generic-ass horse. I turn off one of the filters on the camera view, and it's just like a horse, not a robot horse thing. But anyways, the timers are all messed up. Satori, because we had a stream crash. But hey, welcome. Stick around and, well, we may actually be ending within like a half hour because of various reasons, unfortunately. But hey, you know, if you ever want to see what's going on and join the conversation in well, weird tangents, because earlier we were talking about the Zoids UK comic and its zaniness, and then 2 hours of rambling about Hollywood and bullshit studio executive decisions. I don't know where we are at this point. We finished the spine of the horse. And I don't know, this is building some kind of part of the horse. I'm a little curious to see where these parts go, and before I build that, I want to see, like, where does the body come together? Is that like a butt vent I see? Oh, it's a chest vent. Okay. So where do these come into play? These weird, like, plate things. Oh, it's the chest. Okay. Alright. I thought this was the tail for a sec. This is the neck. This is the neck? Huh. Okay. So it is the horse neck. So that connects onto the pieces that we're going to be building immediately here. And then it will, I guess, attach onto that somehow. Oh yeah, it does. Okay. So these don't flex. That's okay. And this, well, I'm gonna ignore that being a feature. Because there's a weird gimmick with this where this horse can transform into robot dude, and I am never gonna do that. But having at least, you know, head articulation for a horse is important for the horse that we have that doesn't have articulation. Oh, this is kind of funky with the... Okay. If I can find a way to take that one and hack down like this part and still make it look smooth, then it should be about as simple as taking the parts and like just fitting them on, maybe with some, well, I don't want to use glue, and I don't want to use like molding clay, because that's the lazy route and you can't replicate it. It just becomes annoying. If I'm going to kit bash something, I'd want to be able to provide instructions to anyone on how to replicate it. So like if I have to, if anything, design a piece that connects the parts of the other one to this, like adapter pieces in a sense, I would be down for that. I'd have to, you know, obviously do a bunch of measuring and printing and stuff, but I have the tools to be able to do that. And I could do that. And it'd be really cool to do that. Oh, the way that this, like, head opens with the jaw is weird. Oops. Like, it's like popping the eye plate out. So, like, what's the point of having the mouth open if you can't do it? Alright, enough of that. Let's, maybe at least get this thing finished up, because looking at the time, we'll maybe push another half hour. So I'm building this twice. Oh, okay. So there is another one of these. Do this a bit later. Three. Where's the other one of this? Another one. Yeah, I don't know. What's even in production right now? Oh yeah, those are coming out. Never caught Bad Guys, but Zootopia was good. Yeah, I hear it was good. Just, you know, time. We'll see it eventually. You know what, Vim? Just going off what I said before. Let's will, you know, we'll talk about it. We'll just will it into existence. A live-action Captain Planet. It'd be so stupid. I'll see it. Why not? Oh, I did hear that apparently there's a live-action He-Man in production. How's that gonna go over? Is there even demand for it? What next? The Thundercats? And then, like, let's get weird with it and go Scooby-Doo. Oh, wait. They did that twice. Yeah. That's... See, the problem with that is, like, the memes are not really in the show at all, so people be going for something that doesn't exist. And that's kind of the issue with memes, is that, like, you get people sharing it because it's absurd being a fan of the thing, you're a fan of something, and here's this goofy thing happening, and you laugh about it and you share it, and then people catch wind of the meme without context of the show, but then it just becomes a funny thing that happens to be from old cartoon, and then you're going to get people that are going to go to the movie that that funny meme is based on, the cartoon that it's from. And they're gonna somehow expect that to be part of the cartoon because they never looked into it. Well, absolutely. Well, seeing how Barbenheimer became a thing, why not? Alright, what does that say? Nope, not that. Translate. No. What, and you think the internet wouldn't make a thing out of, Captain Planet? This is not snapping in right. You know what? A live-action Captain Planet, like, even if it's done really stupid, if it's just a dumb movie, the only way to redeem a stupid movie like that is to have the original song play at the credits. Or, like, at the closing scene. Because that would just get the audience all hype as fuck. Like, okay, they're going to see a stupid movie, whatever. And, you know, the song is not in the show, in terms of, like, in the show, it's just the intro, and the outro, too. So people are gonna go see it just to, like, laugh and have a good time, because it's stupid. But, you know, if you just cut to then, like, generic music, whatever, at the end, that's kind of boring, people are gonna walk out. But if you do, like, you know, the heroic ending scene and whatever, and then, like, you know, let's say, for example, like, you know, he saves the day, whatever, and then he's, like, floating in the air, and, like, the kids are cheering. He winks at the camera, it cuts to black, cue the music, play the theme, roll credits, show scenes from the cartoon, People be hype as fuck for that. It doesn't matter how bad the movie is. People would absolutely go for... Wait, are you joking or serious? No way they're having Jared Leto Skeletor. Oh no! You know? Okay. You know, Can we at least see how bad Tron 3 is going to be before we stick him in another role? Come on. Like, slow down, Hollywood. Maybe Jared should go back to his cult island for another few years to, you know, cook up his acting skills. I'm not making that up, by the way. He has an island. His band has a cult island. Where, like, all of the people, you pay to go to, like, the 30 Seconds to Mars Island Getaway Experience fan thing. And then, like, all the people there are dressed up in white. And he's walking around in sandals and Jesus robes, and he's spinning around in circles while everyone's singing Kumbaya. I'm not making this up. You can find it. It's a thing. One of the band members left because they're like, yeah, it's a cult. Do I have this in the wrong slot? Oh, okay. I cut the wrong thing off. Oops. Yeah, one's E and one's B. Shit. Where, okay. So, E goes the down one. This one. Okay. That's why that fits in properly. Right, so this will go for later. And B. Like, how is he going to do the laugh? The voice. You gotta... You can't... I don't see how he's gonna do it. I never saw Morbin Time, so I have no idea if, like, what his acting range is. Like, I saw him in Blade Runner, I thought that was okay. But, and I'm sure I probably saw him, like, a minor role in something else and just didn't know it was him. And then, Chapter 27. Saw him in that. Oh yeah, and I think what then earlier was his really bad Joker. But I don't know anything else. Like, how do you... How do they just pick him out of anyone else in Hollywood? That's the weird part. Not to say that having him in a role is making something doomed for failure. Because Blade Runner was fairly good from what I remember, I think. I don't know. People liked it. And Jared wasn't like a lead character, but you're making him the big bad? I don't know. Then again, we still have no idea about Tron. Tron 3, like, what is his role? Is the character good? Is the character bad? We don't know because Disney just fucked up that franchise by waiting too long to make a sequel, and now it's too modern to be relevant to the original story that the movies were trying to tell. And it got dumb. Maybe? At least from what I saw of the trailer that is not public yet. But I'm gonna take a shot in the dark. Because very little footage leaked from that convention was shown. I have a weird feeling that Jared Leto's character in Tron is going to end up being like a Shadow kind of character. You know, Shadow the Hedgehog, where like, you know, he just exists and he's trying to find his purpose, and like he's a bad guy at first and then finds a girl or something and becomes good or whatever. Kind of sort of, well, not like, well, Shadow's more of like, he was created and he was good, and then the girl died, then he turned bad, and then eventually he's sort of like a bit of the anti-hero in a way, kind of sort of, depending upon which game you're playing, where he's like there but not, I don't know, weird, but you get what I mean. So maybe he's just like an evil program in general, and then gets to our world, because it's not spoilers, it's going to be in the trailer. And then maybe like finds a girl and it's like, oh, I like humans, I'm going to be not bad. It's not spoilers, it's the entire plot of the movie. And what they kind of set up in the second, but not in the way that they're going to be playing it off in the third, unfortunately. Now, sure, I could be completely wrong, but it seems that Disney has missed the point of the movies that they are making, or at least the Tron series. And now that could just be that there's different leadership and they've lost sight of what made Tron so special, or the actors weren't interested anymore because it's been too long, which is entirely the case. But the whole point of the Tron movies is that it takes place in current day and follows current technology, and it's canonical with the actors being the same characters that they are playing. So if you make a new Tron movie, and either those main characters that were integral to the plot, the movie, the everything, are just gone or being played by someone else, that doesn't work. And from the looks of it, no one is returning. It's just, here's the next Tron movie, we're telling a different kind of story, takes place after the others, those characters are all gone, deal with it. Like, that's what made, well, okay, kind of, sort of, kind of not, but that's what made Tron Legacy so special, is that the characters return to play their roles, well, to a point anyway. You know, Jeff Bridges was there, what's Alan Bradley, whatever, him, yes, that guy. And then if you watch the specials, like, you know, the Tron Next Day or whatever, it's extra footage that wasn't in the movie, but it was in like, you know, after film stuff and like in Blu-ray specials, where it's characters from the first movie, you know, during Legacy or after Legacy, leading into a third movie, where like it's not spoilers, but it's like Alan Bradley and like one of the other guys that were in the original team, and they're talking like, oh yeah, Flynn's son came and took over the company, and now we're back in, we got control of it, and like, oh awesome, yay. So that's already two characters returning from the first one. And then there's another one where it's Dillinger's son, who's on the board of the company, talking to MCP, who's most likely his dad, plotting to take over again now that they see that Flynn is back in charge. And they never established that Tron was dead in the second movie. He just got the reprogramming wiped and then fell into the ocean, and then he's just kind of gone. But he didn't de-res, so he's not dead. But it all depends on how they write it for this movie. They could just not give a shit, especially seeing how the character's not returned. At least from what we've seen. Again, only a little bit of footage leaked, so whatever. We'll find out soon-ish, I guess, maybe. Who knows? Again, I could be wrong and things may have changed. Wait, that says something. Am I doing this twice? I don't think so. How many sprues are there for this letter? Only one. Okay, so that is just that one. Get is I'm not seeing that piece. Usually you build a piece and then it's like, okay, now use that for this thing. Okay, so that's the first one. Where's the second one go? Second one goes on the back, okay. So we can start attaching more parts. I guess somehow the tail attaches to that. What's the tail construction look like? Oh. Huh. Okay. The tail is just like two long kind of wing-like pieces. Do they at least like connect together to look good? Is it this one? Yeah, these are the tail pieces. Okay. Oh. It's got like two tails, but they're like close together. Kind of weird. That would be really weird and probably not work right. Do I have this upside down? Flat part facing in, that facing out. Flip that for that one. Did I put that into... Yes, flat part facing out. So then this should have... this facing the other way. And this one up. Probably would have been smarter if they told me different steps to build different ones and different orientations. Because then apparently, like this goes onto here. I'll push all the way, and then this comes onto here. And then like the main chest piece kind of, well, the front piece goes here, and then the body and everything. We're getting there. We're getting there. And this just does not really look right, but hey, we're getting there. We're making a horse, kind of, sort of. It just looks real goofy like that. Yeah, it says that we can... Oh, look at this. Alright, whatever. Okay. Tablet battery's gonna die, so we have gotten to horse, kinda, sorta. We're getting there. One moment. Wait, anime or animated? That's two different things. But whatever it is, it is. Alright. I do need to tap out. Let me go find someone doing a thing. Yep. Boom. Okay. I don't know. Oh, right, I did see the, okay, yeah. It was, I'm not thinking like typical, yeah, okay, I did see that, like, a teaser for it, but like not, yeah, whatever. Briefly saw it. Anyways. No, what the fuck was that? Alright, yeah, I gotta tap out. Thank you guys for hanging out. It sucks we did have that crash in the middle, but technology happens in weird ways. I don't know if I'll be live again tomorrow. It depends upon how tomorrow plays out with some plans and peoples and stuff. Otherwise, then maybe Monday or Tuesday we will resume the build and try to knock this out before the holidays, but who knows, because things get wacky. I'm gonna knock it out, but like at least get to some level. So we did like a couple pages. Maybe by the end of this week it'll be done. I don't know. Anyways, take care out there. We're going to Ren. Who's playing with Kami HD. See ya.